Ladies and gentlemen, John and Logan, and I guess Brayden too. This is a formal tour of my world as it is right now. Okay, so I'm gonna keep talking, and I'm not going to shut up because this is my world and my choice or something. Okay, anyway, here is my house. You will see it for a moment from the outside. This right here, this is my storage room as it is right now. This is my attic. I use as my storage room, all that stuff. Oh yeah, here, I have something important. These are my diamonds, right? Very important for us to get that straight. Okay. I don't think I have anything else to show. Here's some treasure stuff. This is my outfit right here. I've got netherite. Full set. I've got it. You can see all the tools on my hotbar. There's the chest plate. Another pickaxe. Hold on, I'm gonna take a snooze real quick. Do. Alright. There's the beautiful sunshine. Anyway. Now this is the entire upstairs. I've got this cool little spiral. We will get to that. Cool little spiral. Here's my admittedly lackluster kitchen. Here's my table. Oh yeah, this cake is for you, Logan. I promise I just made it. Here's a little porch. I should probably add something, to be honest, but it's been like that forever. Okay. Oh, you have to be kidding me. Stop. Leave me alone. I'm gonna run back here. See, look, that is my house from a distance. All that. That is beautiful. If it wasn't for the lush caves biome, I would never have found that many bricks. Okay. I'll go this way first, because there's not much. Hold on. Well. No. Never mind, we'll come back to this. So this is my dock. Spelled with an O. Alright. Go this way. And we are going to turn us away from the obvious attraction. I left a boat there. And we are going to look at my iron farm. Now this thing is a freaking machine. Great. There's a whole village underneath the cobblestone. But because the area is too small to spawn a golem, they have to spawn in this area, and they obviously just burn to death. It's great. It's so efficient. Okay. Next, we're gonna go around the boat. And we're going to go to this, to my turtle farm. Now, I have to make a confession. The turtle farm is too far away from the rest of my base, so if I'm working over there, this is just not loaded in, and so it's not functioning. It's not doing anything. So it's really convenient. And there are usually 4 turtles in here, and there's always one that gets out of the fence. I don't understand how. Anyway. Let's see what I have. Oh. More scutes than I thought I would. Okay. Okay. Anyway. Now to the obvious thing. I made this completely. And I am super proud of it. I had never made like a big ship before, and I was really nervous because I thought it would be terrible. And it surprised me. So I'll go under it real quick so you can see look at that. Beautiful. Alright, now I go on top. And what the wrong with get the okay. Anyway. Here's the, you gotta have the the... What is that called again? Like the front of a ship, whatever. We go up here, we have the captain's quarters. You know, just for me in this extremely single-player world. We have storage, you know, some extra stuff. Great, we go down here, we have a bunch of crew chambers. Or the... whatever you call it. And if you go up the top, we should have fireworks. And they will go off at night, basically in the evening. I'll just switch it on and off so you can see the fireworks. It should work. Whoa. Yeah. That happens every night. I'm rich. It's annoying getting the dye together to make a whole stack of rockets, but whatever. And yeah, I'm super proud of this ship. Okay, but now we go back to land, and we bring only one of the boats to the dock. Spelled again with an O. Okay. Braden convinced me to build a little seawall, so all the cobblestone stuff there, that kind of goes on top of what was just a regular beach. That was a genius move. So credit, you know, credit where it's due. I want everyone to pat him on the back and tell him that he's smart. Okay. Now if we come over here, take a real quick detour. This is... not supposed to be there. Okay. This is probably... okay, this is a mess. You can see it when you come down here. So there are axolotls here, too. This is the worst. I mean, this... You can just look at it. There's amethyst on the bottom, which is, okay, cool. Redstone, which is, you know... That's quite a choice. And then there are pumpkins, or jack-o'-lanterns, underneath the carpet, so you can't see them, but they light up the area anyway. The colors, as you can see, are extremely diverse, and, diversity is our strength, remember that. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna give a from far away view. Before... Hey, look at that. The ship. The house. Okay, before we see anything else, I'm gonna head this way. This is my creeper farm. You can see how black and dark it is with despair. I can't see anything. Okay. Here's a ton of gunpowder, and it's fun to just AFK here, because I just get so much. Anyway, I turn this switch on, and there's a trident killer, and so it gives me a bunch of XP, and a ton of gunpowder, which is great for rockets. Okay. And then there's another mob farm that I haven't used in a long time. I used it mostly at the beginning of this world. I don't really need it so much anymore. But it's basically a regular mob farm. So I used it as an XP farm for a while, but it's kind of slow. And so just recently I put campfires on the bottom. But I still haven't AFK'd up here. This used to be full, but I think I've moved a lot of it out. But yeah, stuff will fall and die. The design is totally human. Very human, even. Okay. So now we go back to the house to regroup and see the rest of everything. So I made this pretty recently. It's a flower farm. Basically, I pick the flower I want to duplicate, and I bone meal it a bunch. It's great. So I use that for dyes. And then here are... These have been here for a while, but this is basically a wheat farm. There's pumpkin, melon. I can grow carrots and beetroots and potatoes, but I haven't done that recently because I don't have to. I have some chickens and some pigs, and obviously 2 of them have saddles. This is first class, this is desperate measures. Oh. I saddled them up so that I could get that achievement for riding a pig and taking full damage. These are stolen llamas from the Wandering Trader. I still need to get the caravan achievement. This is my cactus farm. This is also really recent. I use it to get green dye, but now that I don't really need it, I can come over here and put it in my composter. Oh, look at this. This is great. I should probably remove this. This has been here since, like, the very beginning of the world. It was my very first food source. I don't need it anymore, as it happens. Oh, come on. Hey, maybe we can... Hold on. We can watch the ship. See some fireworks. So we'll just wait a second. In silence. And you can listen to my beautiful, beautiful voice. The voice of a man. The voice of strength, power, and girth. So much girth. Come on. Come on. My 5th of July fireworks. Come on. Please. Just do the thing. Before a creeper sneaks up on me. Please. Please. Please, how dark does it have to get? This is solidly night. Whatever, man. I'm so sad, disappointed. But sadness is for losers who can never experience joy, because... You know, I'm gonna stop talking and take a nap. Anyway. If we progress on our little tour... Obviously, this is my composter. This used to be my cow farm. I would just breed them and kill them. But I don't need that anymore because I just recently... Stay away from me. Stay. No, stop. Anyway, what? My irritation grows with every passing minute. I'd made that over there. And it is basically all I have to do. Again, very humane. Press this button. Cows start floating in water. You know. And they get it on. It's that wheat. It's irresistible. I'm spamming my mouse, so I hope that doesn't come through the audio. Anyway. And then, again, very humanely, we press the button. And somehow, in the process, after some time, these guys, I don't know, they just disappear and turn into that. So, I don't know how it works, but whatever. Okay, but now back to over here. I'm probably going to do something with this. If I don't fill it with animals, I'll just remove it. This is my impromptu white wool farm. White is right, as we all know. This is my minor sugarcane farm, which is not something I need much anymore, as you will see later. Here's my fully automatic wool farm. None of the dispensers have shears in them, because I have a ton of wool already. Meet the Jeb sheep, you know, king of all. Yeah, it's stacked. That's full. I don't need any more than that. Here's my nether portal. I mean, this looks really cool. You can't deny that this is a great build for its simplicity. Alright, and hold on. I'm gonna get a better angle. This is my wizarding tower, if you will. I use it for enchanting. So, I have an anvil, and, you know, all of the stuff to enchant. I don't even know what's here. Looting, I think the other one's looting. Unbreaking, that one's unbreaking. Are these all... These are, I think, empty. Yeah. I haven't... Yeah, that looks pretty good. So this is my enchantment tower. Legendary. I think it was like my first build after the house or something, so I feel proud of it. Okay. And now we move on to this section. Here's my impromptu vine farm. In case I need like mossy stone blocks or something. Cobblestone, whatever. This is my auto smelter. The minecart will just run across and you know, cook it up. Here is my beehive farm thing. It's completely full right now. But if you come down here, there is more honeycomb than you will ever need. So, in case, you know, I want a lot of candles, well, this is the first place I go. Alright. And then over here, this is my beacon. This is just here right now, but I need to make a build for it. I could probably make a stacked beacon, so get like a bunch of beacons. But this is just here, so I can take the effect right now. What on earth is wrong with you? You are everything that is wrong with the world. Okay. This is... So there are no villages nearby. So... what I had to do is find a zombie villager and cure it. And that was a wild process. But it's okay because it ends with this. These guys are the originals. Look at these trades. Look at that. I've made so many emeralds off of this. This is amazing. Take care of your shit, please. Yeah, you plant on that. Okay. Yeah, and basically what happens is they, you know, they do their lovemaking, their beds over there, so a baby villager will try and go and then come up this way when they're an adult. Doesn't always work out, but it's not that big of a deal. And from this, we have all the villagers back here. So I'll head back to that house I walked over earlier. These are my this is my farmer villager house. I usually just trade with the guys in the villager farm because they have better deals, but you know, here are these guys. You know, it's great. Good for trading all that. And then I'm missing everything. These are my amazing book selling villagers. This is the OG. This is the mending villager. What a legend. I sell him a ton of paper. This is my Unbreaking 3 villager, because I wanted to have one of each. Yeah, so they live in a fancy house all to themselves. Yeah, they're VIPs. Then come over here. This is my fletching and cartographer villager. I'll sell a bunch of sticks to him. Yeah, that's all he's good for. I'll sell paper to him. I can buy any maps I want from him. He's oh, I should buy that. I don't think I have one of those. Look at these sticks. All the sticks you need. Becky, let me smash. You want stick? I got blue stick. OG meme reference. You wouldn't get it if you were uncultured. Okay, and now I'll do a flyover, just so that you get the whole kind of picture. This is all on basically an island. This is my whole thing. Oh, I forgot to show the mine. The most important part. You know, half of the game is mining, apparently, to the title word ratio. There's a little cart, take you all the way down. I don't know why the cart's stuttering, but whatever. It goes through an amethyst, so that's cool. And then, you know, I can dig hallways. If I'm looking for diamonds or deep slate or something, I can go all the way down here. Unfortunately, I am not legally a child anymore, so I can be a miner, but not a child miner. Yeah, this sucker just goes on. I've spent a lot of time down here, as any true Minecraft player has. Okay. So, how's your day going? Great, good to hear it. Anyway, we go back. Oh, there's the lush cave that I pulled a bunch of clay from. For brick. For that. For my house. Okay. And now... So this is all basically on a more or less island. It's connected at that one point, so it's not, I guess, technically an island, but who cares? I'm gonna just take the shortcut. Oh. This is unfinished, if you couldn't tell. This is supposed to be my my brewery, but it is very unfinished, so... Yeah, it fills me with disappointment every time I look at it. I'm standing on this wall right now. It goes all the way around, I'm sure you noticed. This is also fairly recent. I think it was Brayden's idea. I can't remember. But if it was, good call. Anyway, walking up here, see this massive structure. Let me get an above view. So this is... I'm very impressed with this. I'm very, very proud. We won't look inside because we will later. These are my recent constructions. It's like, 3 towers. And then that's my stable. Okay. But now, to come inside this behemoth. Yeah, if you go through there. Look at that, it's beautiful. There's a convenient bed for us. For me, rather, because I built this and you didn't. I'm showing you. Yeah, but there's some cool carpet, whatnot, blah, blah, blah. This is my... I've got some maps on here that I need to explore, like ocean monuments and woodland mansions and stuff I need to actually go find. Here are my first wood, first iron pickaxe. I made sure to save them, because important milestones and all that. Here's a map of the area. The creeper farm is cut off. But yeah, this is it's so cool. Coming over here. That's what she said. This is my miniature trading hall. These guys will not reset for the life of... maybe I have to buy other stuff from them. But I like to sell them a ton of paper. Because of that iron farm, I make bank off of these guys. They sell me all the diamond tools I could want. It's great. I haven't upgraded this guy all the way. This guy's great. I like him because I can buy quartz. It's great. Yeah. Oh, this guy is insane. Smite 5 for 1 emerald. And look at this. Mending for 5 emeralds. Like, I don't need the OG mending villager anymore. Like, that's crazy. Now up here there are more. I won't look at all of them, but they have all the diamond tools and armor pieces that I want. Or could need. Here is my little nether portal. It's great. Looking down here, you can see the pit of despair. Cool effect. I know, I did it myself. I expect you to tell me how great it is. But what it is... That's supposed to be a dragon, but it's hard to make one of those. Hold on, let me sneak around this corner. What this is an automatic sugarcane farm, bamboo farm, sugarcane farm. And it goes, as you can see, all the way down there. And that's all automatic. There is a minecart that runs underneath. You can see the redstone blocks just collecting everything. And sometimes you can see it go down the tracks. Oh, there we go. But yeah, it's great. Alright, and now we go upstairs. By the way, doesn't this look just awesome? I'm very proud of this. This is amazing. Patting myself on the back here. Second story, we've got kind of like a library going on. There's not like a ton happening over here, but the bookshelves were so much work. I had to kill so many cows. Here's my study, if you will. You've got, coats of armor. I've got empty bookshelves. That's the location of my witch farm, which is very far away, and it's kind of a pain. Alright. And now, go to the next floor. You basically just go up this spiral. You have this massive chandelier going all the way down. It, super cool. As anything I build will be. You have stained glass windows, blah blah blah. And then you're at the top. You have a council table. Super important. You can just, go flying. You can get a beautiful view I like the wall. The wall looks... It keeps out the Mexicans, and it looks super cool. Let's see. And then, there's more. Just a little bit more. You go up the ladder, and then you can see the chandelier and, more carpet. That is this whole building. It took me forever to make. Especially considering that this tower is not just a tower, but also all the, like, that massive mine running underneath it. And all the farm. It's massive. Oh, actually, hold on. I'm gonna just dive down here real quick. So yeah, and this is what I did with the glass. The bottom layers. So basically what you do to get this effect is you leave empty space, and above that, tinted glass, empty space, tinted glass, and then at some point you switch to empty space, black stained glass, and you get this like infinite chasm look. You just don't look at that over there. And here's my little exit. But yeah, we'll stop by the stables real quick. That I think is... I need more horses. Okay. Before I turn around, as you can see, these still need to be filled. I should do some breeding. With my horses. Me specifically. But anyway, when I look behind me, nice and slow. 3 skeleton horses. One of them is, upside down. This was fun. I basically saw, like, the one skeleton horse, and, lightning struck it. It was cool. I was so happy. And then, I was looking for another trident, and I saw one of these skeleton horses underwater. Boom. 4 more. Oh yeah, one's missing because I killed it on accident. Very sad. But yeah, 4 more. And then I continued looking for that trident, and then 4 more appeared. Again, all 8 of these spawned underwater. It was insane. I should move my barn animal over there. Oh yeah, and you want to see the... Now just, this isn't really how much my farm makes, because I've been taking out a ton of the sugar cane, composting it, turning it to paper, all that. And I've been turning my bamboo into bamboo wood. So this is not at all representative of how much it makes. But that's stacked. That's stacked. That's almost stacked again. It makes so much. It's great. I'll never run out of paper for fireworks or any of that. These towers are the most recent addition. Hold on. I'll see if I can get an angle. But I basically thought, it'd be great if I combined 3... I'll have to take this tree out. 3 towers, kind of connected them. So the inside is definitely unfinished. But the outside, I think, it is. I'm gonna go through that door. And then... Let's see. Yeah, you've got shulker boxes of stuff, because I'm still working on this. But... yeah, come up here. The stained glass is supposed to match the colors I used on the roof. But yeah, these are all empty. They won't stay empty. I'll probably use these for some kind of storage, maybe like an armory. Kind of whatever. But you can see I used copper in the roof. There are orange candles on the chandelier. Orange glass. And then they're connected together, so I should be able to go from one to the other. This same passageway is underneath on the first floor. Actually, you can see through the glass. This is you can see the purple and the amethyst. I used blue lanterns with purple candles. Oh yeah, and all the towers are different heights. So this is the shortest one. It's only 2 stories. The copper one is 3 stories. And the lime one is 4 stories. So this is 2. I go up. This is 3. Go up again. I have 4. Again, there's, you know, lime wool, lime glass, lime candles. I'm a very thematically accurate person, which makes me a wonderful human being. But yeah, oh yeah, here's that first story passageway. And then if you pop down here, here's my little slime farm. I might have to move the entrance and all that, but whatever. This basically just works in the background. I used to have an iron golem up there to attract the slimes that spawn here, but he died somehow. But I honestly have not needed it. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, I'll take this up. And I think that's pretty much my whole world. There isn't really anything in the nether at all. I hate the mobs. They just keep spawning. There's a small gold farm over here that I will AFK sometimes to heal up my mending gear. I didn't realize that bed is hanging half off the Anyway. Yeah, I'll just go down here. There's some gold. I took it out recently, so it's not full, but I'll just turn this on. It moves the trident killer around. It turns the portal on and off, and sometimes the piglins will spawn. And I will mend my stuff up. Oh yeah, here are the names of all my things. Got Slicer, of course, Bounty, Chopper. That's a nod to the droid, the Star Wars droid. Scoops. Plant Digger, which is really funny if you think about it, because a gold digger exists. So anyway, we'll talk about it. It's not subtle if I just say the joke. I've got my legendary curb stompers, my savior of descendants, my floaters, Helm of Legends. I don't remember what I named my chest plate, but it doesn't matter because I don't wear it anymore because I have my Electra. But yeah, that is everything. I do have, because I'm making big builds over here, I have 2 more ideas so far. See everything through the windows, it's great. I want 2 more, like, massive builds. I want maybe like a cathedral or something. Like a really big one, like a grand, big cathedral or something, maybe behind one of these. And then like a library with like a glass dome and everything. That would be freaking awesome. But it hasn't happened yet. But yeah, this is the tour that I told John I would do. If I'm just looking at my audio recording, it is 40 minutes long so far. But to be fair, there's some at the beginning that I'll cut out. So I guess we'll see. But yeah, Logan, you probably didn't make it to the end. Because you probably didn't have the patience. And that's okay. I forgive you. Still. Wait. You used to be able to look down this. I guess you can't anymore. Ugh, sad days. Minecraft is changing. Alright, well. That's everything. Let me get to my house, and then I will stop the recording. So you just bear with me. Wait patiently. And get to the end. And then you might earn a treat. Like a promo card. I didn't say you will, I said you might. You might win, $50. Again, you might. Not will. Hold on, I'll play a music disc. This is your reward for being listening. I'll stick with a classic one. Hold on, let me see if I can hit my... There's my shift key. That's all gonna come through the freaking microphone. How does my hunger just disappear? I'll do Pig Step next. It's okay. If you were looking forward to Pig Step, you can hear it too. I think these are the only 2 music discs I own right now. Maybe I should go hunting for them. Oh, I do have the glow bat. Minecraft made it so that you can just craft saddles now, so all of these don't feel precious anymore. So, oh yeah, this is my fully zoomed out map. These are treasure maps. They're not part of it. We are right here. This is my island. This right here. Right there. So yeah. Wow, it's a beautiful music disc. In a beautiful house. It's so refreshing. Okay, here's Pig Step. Also, I'm Batman. I got my own glider. But I'm Batman. I cannot, for the life of me, use my controls in second person. It's just impossible. Oh. Oh yeah, I've got tridents here too. This is my Thunderstrike. It has channeling on it, which I wanted to use on, like, to charge creepers, maybe get some heads, but it actually does so much damage that it's useless. It doesn't... If I hit a creeper, it dies. And this is my Riptide. Yeah, I don't use either of these much, but... Hold on, how much... This is my Silk Touch pickaxe. Yeah, here's my chest plate. Oh, look at me. And then here's my turtle hat that I never use, but I got it because I should have everything. I can stand my ship. This is a long music disc. I didn't realize how long it was. Wait, which bow is this? This is my mending bow that I never use because mending bows are lame. Where's my infinity bow? This one is hilariously good. Anyway, my my infinity bow is somewhere, but I'll just end the video. Because... yeah. Anyway, if you watch to the end, say that I owe you $50, and then see what happens. Okay? Alright, see ya.